let's go back to the conversation. The UK expected to remove South Africa from its contentious red list. How does the tourism sector react to this? Mr. Tshivhengwa, we have you now, and thanks for your patience there. Reaction. I suppose this is good news for the tourism industry.
Well, thank you for having me. I think it is good news that, we're having reports from the UK media stipulating that there is a possibility that we will be removed from the red list. And this goes, to show that the work that we've been doing as a private sector, as well the work that government has been doing, including the president himself and the Minister of Tourism, picking up the phone and talking to both the High Commissioner here in South Africa and the UK Prime Minister. I think it goes a long way. I think it's good reports that we're hearing, but until such time that we get the final word from the UK government to remove us from the list, we remain hopeful, and we do, believe that it will happen. We are looking for one answer and one answer only, is that South Africa should be removed from the red list and the travel between the two countries should resume, including investment, including friends and relatives who want to travel between the two countries. And we believe that that's the only answer that we expect from the UK government, and we believe it should happen.
Yeah. Are you not necessarily afraid, but are you concerned that should we have various variants, of course, in future, because we hear of the expected fourth wave, that you might potentially deal with the same problem again? Because if the UK is saying they were more reluctant to open up that red list and ban South Africa because of the beta variant, are there concerns that this might be an ongoing, unbanning, banning between the two countries?
Well, I think that, between both countries, and globally, we are dealing with something that we don't know, we have never experienced. And I think that we have to make sure that as we go through the various stages of this, pandemic, and new variants will come up. And I think that we need to deal with this issue from the scientific point of view, instead of just saying, well, we hear that there's something that's going on in South Africa and we believe it's dangerous or it's happening in another country. We need to deal with it from scientific basis, and we need to make sure that our scientists can meet and they can discuss these issues. So there's always a concern because we don't know what we're dealing with. We have a health issue that happens to impact economy in the bad way, and tourism happens to be the casualty of this pandemic. I do believe that the whole red listing of countries, the banning of travelers between countries, be it South Africa and the UK or any other country in the world, I think that we need to have a better way of dealing with the situation. We are in this together. The pandemic is all over the world. We need to deal with it together through, the protocols of World Health Organization.
Yeah, and hoping that that's a lesson for all stakeholders involved, government, private sector, to ensure that, of course, they have this strategy and have this conversation so that prevention later on will be better than cure. But thank you so much for speaking to us, Mr. Tshifhiwa. That's all the time we had with you. Thank you so much for your time.